Landing incursion complete. Units.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to some Battlefront 2 beta gameplay. Now, in my views on this game, please take consideration that this is a beta game, and so graphically I'm told that it will improve, and I'm hoping that some of the actual gameplay will be tweaked and changed as well, because there was a few things that kind of put me off of this when I first started playing. This is like my fourth game, and to be honest, I really struggled, and so I wanted to come back to it. I really enjoyed Battlefront, the first one, and so I wanted to really enjoy this and see what the improvements were. But the first thing that hit me, apart from it looking like a 720p game, which I'm pretty sure, or I've heard that they will improve over, considering there's the Xbox X coming out, you know, which can play in 4K. I'm expecting this game to run at 1080 on that at least, and so I'm quite keen to see how they actually improve graphically on this, because I think this could be an absolutely beautiful game to play on, particularly on the new game, on the new console. I'm playing as the assault class, and one of the first things I discovered, or certainly it felt to me as though, is when you finally start shooting somebody, the sensitivity seemed to change, and I almost felt as though I was in treacle, and my movement and everything kind of slowed down. I didn't quite like that. It took a little while to get used to that. I've been playing Destiny just recently, and trying to the move mechanics and the aim mechanics and that is just so good. This really felt like I was in treacle, and I didn't like that, and I'm having to try and change my gameplay to kind of almost combat that. The class I'm playing is as the assault class. There's 4 of them, and the assault is the first one. There's a heavy class, there's a sniper class, which is the specialist, and there's another one. It's like a leadership class or something. I can't remember what it's called. And he's able to rally round troops. He has a perk that if he puts down in an objective, and so when you're standing in there, you get this damage buff. Is it damage buff, where you can take more damage if you're standing within a certain area. But anyway, back to the assault class. He comes with the ordinary assault gun. The guns are more customized. You can customize the gun better. That'll be say. You can actually customize the guns better. The first one you can't, but certainly some of the unlocks that you get after that, there are 3 customization slots that you can put on. I don't know if you can have all 3 on at the same time. You have to earn points to be able to do the unlocks, and I haven't got enough yet to try them out. But hopefully before the beta's over, I will get some of those unlocked and get a better idea of how you can tweak these guns and hopefully make them a little bit better. Certainly gun customization in the first one was one of the biggest letdowns, because there just wasn't any, and the amount of weapons you had was pretty pathetic. So that I'm really interested in to see how that works out. So the guns in this seem way better, and certainly the customization is going to be brilliant. As far as the perks, the star card slots that you have, for the default assault class is a thermal grenade, box standard. Once again, all these are on a cooldown. Once you've used them, you have to wait X amount of time. You can get perks that will actually increase the recharge rate, and I need to get some of those certainly on mine, because I think that being able to throw grenades into a room of people is certainly the way to play this game, and I saw that happen a lot. The middle perk, or the middle star card on this, is actually a shotgun. So a close quarter weapon, which once you've popped it, you only have about 10 seconds to use it, and it literally does count down. As soon as you pop it, it counts down. So make sure you're almost standing next to the person. Now, I believe that there's a split second between you activating this and actually having the ability to use it, and I didn't quite like that. So that's a bit of a pain, and that may change when in the full game, which incidentally does come out in November, at the end of November. But the shotgun is really good at close quarters. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. I should have, and that's why I went in after him, because he must have been so low. I missed it. As you see, my shotgun actually ran out, which left me. I went to shoot him, I don't know if you saw that, but I went to shoot him and I had nothing. There was a period of changeover between losing the shotgun and getting my assault rifle back, and that happened to me quite a few times, and that is really frustrating. I found a couple of times I was running out of ammunition, or my gun overheats. You actually run out of ammunition, it just overheats. And I'm not paying enough attention to the visual cues to be able to see that, and that kind of left me a couple of times pulling the trigger and nothing, and so that's really, really frustrating. The third perk for the assault class is a scanner dart, and that's really good. So I found that the best way to do that is that when your radar says that there's someone close up, fire the scanner dart and then pop your shotgun once you know where they are, and that was the quickest way to take these guys out. That's the assault class, and what you do in the game is that you actually earn battle points. I think they're called battle points. But anyway, you earn points as you kill people, play objectives. I think even dying you get points for dying. And what it does, it allows you that when you spawn back in, and you will see this in a minute, I've cut out most of it in the previous clips purely because all you saw me was spawning in as the same droid. But once you've got enough points, you can actually not only just change your class, which are default, which don't cost any points, but you can actually choose to come in a vehicle or as a more armored character. Now I think you're going to see me here. I think I'm going to change. What was it? I changed to a battle droid or a rocket droid. I think I used the rocket droid, and I really liked it. He's quite tanky, and so you can change this. But I could have also gone in as a hero if there was. And now you can only have so many on the map. I don't know what the number is, so occasionally you'll go to choose your hero or one of these better perks, and it will just say there's too many on the map, you're going to have to wait. And so that's really good, because that's a good balancing up. And so I really liked this battle droid, or this rocket droid, because man, you can just go in there and you can just you can just whoop butt. And so I really enjoyed that. So it really pays to hang on to some of those points. I tried flying, didn't get used to this, and certainly on this map, flying is just useless because you're over the city, you just can't see anything, you're just kind of shooting blindly at things, and so flying on this map, nah. But battle or rocket droid, yeah, absolutely. I really enjoyed this perk, or enjoyed this character. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the game so far. I've really enjoyed it. I didn't think I was going to, and it took me a couple of rounds to get into this. But I am really starting to enjoy it as I've now learned, different play styles, what you can do, what you can't do, and how to get over this. And obviously, so I guess some of the learning the map flows and everything kind of really helps. But flanking is a big thing. That was one thing I did notice. Flanking is a big thing. You run down the middle, you're going to get taken out really quickly. But you run around the sides, you're going to find some good action and some good cover, and it really works. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed this. Look forward to playing some more and posting up some more gameplay. I'll catch you later. Okay, bye.
Back and prepare for phase 3. secure. Remove remaining defenders.
Establishing control of the throne room. Find out the crown.
Superior weapons and programming have triumphed. The palace has fallen, as has the moon.